Is this what giving up feels like? I don't know, I don't know. Tell me, have I lost my mind? Nowhere to go, so far from home. Is this what giving up feels like?
Oh, do look at that. It snowed.
I don't know. Tell me, have I lost my mind? So I break these walls and hold my head.
Alright, ready for travel. That stuff doesn't move. I mean, that falls because it's heavy, but all that stuff stays. So I decided I bought another one. Well, would you look at that? Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Life with Spike. We hit 300 subscribers. I'm so happy. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate everything you guys do for me, which is pretty much just watch all my videos. So thanks for watching. If you guys want to, go back in my playlist, check out my other playlists. I have a van build, I have a bathroom build. I have a few things going on. The bathroom build isn't an actual van build, but it's just something that I was doing at my mom's house. And it was just a project that I recorded and ended up doing, so it was pretty fun. We're going to take off and we're going to hit a hiking trail, because what better thing to do than go for a nice walk when it's snowing, and then we'll find somewhere to park. And we're not going to get bothered by people, and we're going to just relax and enjoy the snow. It's supposed to snow for the next 2 or 3 days, so we'll get some diesel before we hit the road, just so we're not running low. I haven't turned it off in 2 days. It's just, when it gets hot in here, I just crack the window open a little bit. But as soon as I turn it off for like 20 minutes, my feet get cold. So it's always nice to have warm feet, even if I have to spend a few extra dollars on diesel, which is fine. So let's take off and let's move on to the next location. So the van, when I started the van, it was the voltage was dropping straight down to like 12.8 volts or something like that. So I had to keep the RPMs of the van just high enough so that the voltage didn't drop so much, because the alternator doesn't want to put out 80 amps at 600 RPMs. But now that it's sitting there, it's only pulling 26 amps. We're at 94% battery power, and the voltage is just below 14.2 volts. I think it's 14.1 volts, so it's doing pretty good. It's just when it's pulling that 60 amps full power, it does not like that. The alternator is not happy, and then the voltage sense relay kicks it off, makes a click noise. So I've got to make sure the RPMs are high, even when the lights, when I'm parked and the engine is on and it's warmed up, the voltage doesn't drop. So it's only when I engage the transmission, the heater core, and all of that stuff that the engine just struggles to maintain that alternator. It doesn't struggle, but the alternator struggles to put out the voltage. The battery needs to charge the back batteries. So I'm going to have to talk with a mechanic and see if we can either replace the alternator with a higher RPM or a lower RPM, higher output, or just get a high output alternator and put that in. So we're going to keep you updated on there. I just pulled up to Myra Park. It's just day use. It closes at 4:30, which makes sense because it's dark at 4:30. So we're going to go for a walk and check this place out, and maybe we'll find a trestle bridge. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, we'll catch you guys in a second. It was peaceful and quiet. Such a beautiful walk, and then I get up to the top of the mountain, and they're doing a construction over there. Now, I've walked that road last year. I was parked somewhere down there, and I walked all the way up this road and up there somewhere into those mountains to find a waterfall, but it turned out to be a frozen creek. So I didn't really enjoy that. But it was a nice walk, other words. But now we're up here on Myra Park. And what a view.
Talk back to you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Maybe, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill.
Well, that's Kelowna off in the distance, way over there. And that's Okanagan Lake. And you can kind of see the bridge right there. So we're way up in the mountain. But it's so nice up here. The big loader over there, but that's alright. Let's go see if we can find another spot. We can take some pictures. Such a beautiful day for a walk. It's just a nice little light flurry. No slippery sections, no ice, just fresh snow. So like the best time for hiking. Because then you can't get too hot. Because if you get too hot, you just take your jacket off. You get cold, you put your jacket back on. It's not like summertime where you just can't shed your skin. That's why I like winter so much. I just don't like hiking in minus 20. That's cold. That's too cold for me. Alright, I'm gonna take a couple pictures and then hit the trail. Had a nice little hike. It was nice that I found where I was going because I had no idea where I was going. Half those trails weren't marked. Did find a nice couple spots to take some photos and videos, so that was kind of nice. And then had a nice hike. Got myself a little exercise, so that's always nice. Did like just about 7,000 steps, which is kind of nice because I haven't done that many steps in a while. And then yesterday we did some urban steps in Walmart and Superstore, going shopping and Home Depot, which was another thing I did. I've installed this little hook here so that I can hang a towel or a jacket to dry above the diesel heater for when I get out of the shower, for when I do, get my Anytime Fitness pass, so I can go there and shower and do a little workout when it does snow. But we're not going to be doing that yet until the new year, because I figure if I'm going to start that, I'm not going to start it and then have it sit for 2 months while I'm sitting in the house in Lumbee not using it. So I figure I'll just wait, save myself like $100 or something. Probably hit a rec center here locally here in Kelowna or West Bank or somewhere, Summerland. I don't know. I haven't really decided where I'm going yet. And we'll hit the shower there and clean up. Anyways, we're gonna have a little bit of lunch, a little late lunch. I'm gonna cook up some hash browns and an egg. We're gonna turn on the propane stove. We're gonna fire up some food here in a second. Yummy eggs and hash browns. So good. I'm gonna enjoy this, guys, and we'll see you guys later. I don't know what we're doing. We're gonna go find somewhere to park. So I'll take you guys with me on an adventure on where to find a spot to park. Okay, we'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so these places up here are actually now closed. If you click on them, it says yes. But if I slept there last year, but this year when I drove by, they actually have signs saying no more. You might be able to camp here because it's a campsite if it's open. But this little area, you used to be able to sleep along this road, but there's a bunch of signs there, and a bunch of these ones here are also closed. And there's a couple of them. There's like even these ones up here. If you go off and you go try and park there, it says marked as closed. So those are the few places I was gonna go check out. But when I drove by there, they were all closed, and I didn't record or review them. So here's another example. I was gonna go sleep here, but if you click on it, it says marked as closed. So I'm gonna go try this spot right here. And if it doesn't work, And then we can just copy and paste this GPS location, and then you can go to your GPS, which I've already pulled it up, and we're gonna go check it out. But that's how I look for locations to sleep. Otherwise, you can drive around the back roads of Kelowna to find a road that's less used, maybe with just industrial buildings or commercial buildings. You can park in front of one of those buildings, and usually you won't get bothered. But that's how you look for a place to sleep. If this place fails, I can always go to the Walmart or the Superstore and see if they have parking as well. But there might be a few places here in town that you can also check out, that you can also camp and not be bothered. Well, that's an RV place. Yeah, that's how I do it. Alright, let's hit the road. I almost didn't make it up that spot. Right there. I don't know if you can see my tire tracks, but that might be somebody else that's up there. But that's where this place is. And I've been up here before, and it's not very flat. So I'm just gonna slowly make my way down the hill. Hopefully we're gonna be good. Oh, we'll be alright. There's been a few people that struggled to get up this hill. I wouldn't want to live up this hill, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So I've got my one tire in the fresh snow and then one on feels like icy surface. So I'm just going nice and slow. We're almost at the bottom. And then we'll take off. We'll go find somewhere else to park. Look at that. Right downtown Kelowna. It does say you cannot park from here over, but you can park here. Seems like everybody's parking here or something. Alright, so the spot that I went to is this little location here. If you click on it, it says Jack Bro Park, and it's marked safe. And if you scroll down, you can see the date, the last time somebody was here. And it seems like nobody bothers you if you park here. And even one guy said he parked here for 3 nights in May this year, and no one bothered him. So that's cool. I'm sure I could have stayed at that other spot, but with it snowing and stuff, I didn't want to come down the hill. I didn't want to go down the hill on fresh snow, on top of ice, or be caught in a situation where I can't get out of. So just better safe than sorry. I just took off and came down here. Now we're down here. This spot seems like it's good. And I'm right downtown. Maybe we'll stay here someday in the future. We're going to a concert at Gotham or something, and this will be a good spot to stay for the night. There's also a few other spots on here that you could probably check out. For myself, this will do for tonight. I'll pull up the laptop, we'll get some video editing done, and we'll have some dinner. Probably make another cup of tea, play a little bit of video games, and that'll be tonight. Maybe I'll watch some TV, I don't know. I was watching The Boys, but I kind of just forgot they haven't put out a new season yet. So maybe I'll check out like Gen V or something and see how good it is. But yeah, that's it. Looking for a place to sleep. You know, there's another thing I noticed too when I was putting in my bed, is the bed's actually like this, and it was not intentional, but for some odd reason, if I'm parked on a street, this spot is level. If I'm parked on flat, this spot is level. So I've got two positions I can sleep in that are perfectly level, and even if it was in that sweet spot, I kind of tend to roll in the center of the bed. So that's kind of weird, but that was just one thing I did notice. Now that I'm parked on the road, the side closest to the curb is actually raised, so it's nice and flat. The only thing that's not flat is my stove, and I can't change it. I can't shim it. I'm just gonna have to live with it. Cooking my eggs, it'll just flow to the one side of the cast iron frying pan, and that's where it'll stay. Yeah, so that's my adventure. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for sticking to the end. I appreciate it so much. My next goal is 500 subscribers by the end of the year. That would be awesome. We've got 2 weeks or so left in the month before I put the van away for winter, and then we'll pull it out maybe late February. Depends on how much snow is in front of the van and how hard it is to get it out. We'll see how much work I got to get done, because I do have to make a few bucks to pay this van off. It's kind of like my mortgage. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys later. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.